I'm really happy because also I'm feeling I feel home, and this celebration is also the celebration of all colleagues here that contribute with you and the team, CCCL team. So congratulations for everyone. And when Farah invited me and asking me to contribute at this panel, I was thinking about the topic. So I said, okay, I will talk about what I am observing as co-directing Confucius Institute at my university in Casablanca. Because I saw a lot of interest and enthusiasm from young people, young adults also, to learn Chinese language. So this evening I will explore how the teaching of Mandarin, Chinese, in Morocco reflects a broader epistemic and political transformation, the move from liberal to post-liberal paradigms, as my colleague before was saying, in education, in a multipolar world. So in education, liberalism encourages open inquiry and universal humanism. But within a largely egocentric, let's say, framework, one that equated progress is only with Western epistemologies and languages. By contrast, post-liberal education, as theorized by Nancy Fraser and others, represents a decentering of Western epistemic authority. It allows learners to choose new languages and cultural frameworks that mirror today's multipolar world, such as Chinese, Arabic, or Swahili, among others, expanding beyond the Anglophone and Francophone educational paradigms. So in Morocco, as Farah was saying, we have a lot of languages. We mix languages, but like after independence, we had this like linguistic hierarchy, privileging English or French as global languages instead of valorizing the other languages. So and yeah, we like Mohan Naji talked a lot about this, the legacy of French colonialism to continuing to define academic and economic mobilities in Morocco mainly. In post-liberal turn in education, it's a moment that signifies that we have a paradigm shift from transmission to participation, from dependency to self-determination. So it's what was Farah was saying about the book. In the book, I didn't read the book yet, but I think it's this idea that the learners now in the post-liberal paradigm are now building their own epistemic trajectories, choosing which languages and knowledge systems to engage with. Education today is defined by global knowledge ecologies, fluid spaces where non-Western epistemologies gain legitimacy. In this context, Chinese or Mandarin learning in Morocco became a symbolic act of intellectual emancipation, like a deliberate repositioning of Moroccan learners in the new global map of knowledge. The rise of, it's all linked to the rise of China in economic field, but also technologically and culturally, and new, what we can call new educational imaginaries. In the 21st century, China's global rise has altered this orientation, as I said. Across Africa, they have we talk about soft power of Chinese. We have, 2 years ago, we were in Kenya for this big meeting of all the Confucius Institute of Africa. We counted 44 SAI. I don't know, maybe the number is expanding. In Morocco, we have 3. The first one was here established in Rabat with Mohammed V University, the second one in Casablanca, and the third one in Abdelmalek Sadi in Tangier. Particularly in Morocco, China now represents not only an economic partner, but also really educational alternatives for young people, something moving from Western centrality. Chinese thus become both a strategic and symbolic language, one that signifies openness to a new global order grounded in reciprocity rather than dependency. Interest in Chinese Chinese language has grown exponentially in Morocco, especially among younger generations. In my university, our Confucius Institute, like this year we had like 2,000 pre-registration. But the space is small, so we can't have a lot of people to register them. We have so far, this morning, it was 745, something like that. And we split them between in face-to-face and online teachings also. We have a team of 12 teachers coming from Shanghai University, our partner. And we also have in Ain Shok faculty a department of Chinese studies. They also have one in Rabat and I guess one in Meknes, I think. So it's not only Chinese Confucius, but Chinese is also taught in our public universities. And also there is some national survey, I guess, that was published in Morocco World News 2023, found that 68% of Moroccan respondents under 30 expressed interest in learning Chinese for reasons linked to, first, economic opportunities, such as careers, trade, technology, and tourism. In Casablanca, this idea is very important because it's the capital, the economic capital, and you have a lot of Chinese enterprises and companies are based in Casablanca, and they are asking us a lot to send them, our students, for internships, etc. The second reason is cultural curiosity, linked to I think what we were saying about the values, because we are sharing some values, Chinese culture and Moroccan culture. Also this longevity, temporality of the Chinese empire and the Moroccan empire, so the young people are always doing this comparison. There's also what they call digital fascination, including Chinese innovations into Huawei, TikTok, and all technologies, but also academic mobilities. China offers fully funded scholarships and English taught programs for Moroccan students. And they also giving a lot of visa facilities, which Europe didn't do for young people. So this enthusiasm is reinforced by the perceived decline of the West monopoly on opportunities, like a sentiment that aligns with post-liberal learning motivations, emphasizing autonomy, plurality, and alternative futures. We also have like the numbers of Moroccans going to study in China. So I can give you some statistics coming from Chinese embassy in Rabat, but also Moroccan embassy in Beijing. In 2015, they were like 2,000, okay, with focus mainly on engineering and medicine. In 2020, it doubled, like 4,500, mainly in business and architecture and IT. In 2024, it was almost 7,000. In digital economy, international relations, etc., and this with the growing full scholarships. This year, we just asked our embassy in Beijing, and they said 9,000, almost 9,000. So just this, I think the statistics speaks for this enthusiasm, as I said, for young people. From a sociological perspective, the Moroccan case embodies post-liberal education subjectivity, the learner as a self-determining actor. Studying Chinese is no longer just a technical choice, it's a symbolic act of epistemic diversification and a gesture of global curiosity. As one student in Casablanca put during one interview, he said, learning Chinese feels like learning the future. It connects me to a world that my textbook never showed. I'm finishing the quote. So Chinese thus become a medium through which Moroccan students engage with Confucian ethics and philosophy, but also with the technological advancements, ecological philosophy, forming what we can call new transnational cultural identities that merge Arabic, Amazigh, African, Asian perspectives. So in conclusion, the teaching of Chinese language in Morocco reveals the decolonization and diversification of global learning. It marks like a tangible shift from liberal paradigms of education centered on Western universalism to a post-liberal order characterized by pluriversal epistemologies, learner autonomy, and cross-cultural dialogue. As Morocco and China deepen their educational cooperation, Chinese learning emerges as a space of transnational innovation where language becomes a bridge between civilizations rather than a tool of domination. Through this process, Moroccan youth are not only learning a new language, they are redefining the geography of knowledge itself. Thank you.